How to have a fight without losing a friend. These are exciting times. We all have different opinions about the way we see the world, the way we see our community, the way we see our lives. It's easy to have a conversation with a friend that might turn into something that is confrontational and even into a fight over our beliefs, our ideals, our values. How can we have that fight without losing that friendship? In this video, I'd like to show you how to do that. Let's get started. We've all had times in our lives where we've gotten into a conversation with a friend that's perhaps turned into an argument, where we've gotten angry, where we've started to really fight, and suddenly we realize this friendship could be teetering on the edge, could be ending. Well, sabotaging friendships, closing doors, dwindling possibilities, all of these things are avoidable. I know in my life I've had times where a good friend of mine and I have gotten into such a heated conversation, such a heated fight, that friendship really took a beating. And in fact, in my life, one or two of those friendships have ended. Looking back, I think, well, in life, you can think of friendships in a few ways, sort of as a train ride. And on this train ride of life, maybe somebody hops on for that whole ride. Or maybe somebody hops on the train and they're there for from here to Fresno, and they get off the train, and they hop back on in San Francisco, and they get off and they hop back on in Oregon. I'm a West Coast guy. Or you could have the friendship that comes on for a little bit of that train ride and then is off for the rest of the ride. So all of these are possibilities. But when it comes to a good friend or a relationship, I believe it's always better to keep your possibilities open. In this life, you never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to run into at your next audition, or who might be interviewing you for your next job, or who might be a really great connection to reach out to so you can help yourself or help them or help somebody else. By keeping your possibilities open, you increase the possibilities for your life. So here are 3 things you can do the next time you find yourself in a conversation that turns into an argument and you realize might be going over the edge. First, breathe. That's usually the first thing to do in all of the things I talk about. Breathe. Consciously take a nice deep breath in, because in that breath you can start to relax your body. Start to perhaps detach from the heatedness of that moment. Secondly, in that breath, start to ask yourself, how important is this? In the larger scheme of things, as we argue about this point, does it really make that much of a difference in our lives? Is it really worth ruining the friendship over this fight? Could we ask each other, listen, let's agree to disagree. Let's continue this conversation later. Let's say we respect each other's opinions, but we don't need to go any further in this right now. Number 3 is, as you talk to this person or as you fight with this person, ask yourself, how can I speak in a way to this person that doesn't make them feel wrong? So when I'm talking to them, that I'm saying, this is not right, you're totally wrong, things as obvious as that, or ways that make them feel wrong in another way by our tone. Secondly, how can I speak in a way that doesn't make them feel stupid? Because in life, all of us have some basic desires. That is, to be heard, to be respected, and even to be empathized with. So in this conversation, if you can take a step back and think, how can I not make this person feel wrong or stupid? Or rather, how can I make them feel right and smart and valued? By doing all of those things, breathing, looking at the larger picture, and not making them feel wrong or stupid, you increase your chances of having an argument without closing the door to that friendship. By doing this, you will keep your life open to the possibilities that lie before you. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.